What's up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again, here with your favorite crew, Andy, Brian, Carmen, and we have a guest here, Paru.
Hi.
Here for yellow, for Kaguya. Pump it up. Andy, start us off.
Alright, yeah, we got a... You said we were here for Kaguya, but yellow's all about Chica, baby. We got Chica crying, I think. No, she's like in ecstasy right now.
I don't know what's happening in this picture.
She's got the amoeba mouth.
She's probably eating
how
ramen.
many sides does that mouth have? Quick, how many sides on that parallelogram? Let us know at the end of this card. When this is placed from your hand to stage, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Shuchin character, choose one of your characters. That character gets 2,000 power for the turn. Did you count yet? How many is it? Yes. Keep going. Okay.
It's circular. It doesn't have
It
sides.
has one side, yeah.
It's not a parallelogram, first of all. I didn't even... Wait. Fuck, I forget what it's called. Anyway, when it's placed from your hand to stage, you can pay 1 clock yourself, search your deck for level 1 or lower. So it's a true Ricky, and also get to reveal the top card and give 2,000 power. So
Card's so dumb.
It's like Mob Ricky, but better, yeah.
You know, I'll give this card a solid 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give it the 0.5. I'll give it an A+.
The two effects are kind of like, they can work nicely together. You can like check the top card, make sure it's like not a climax you're clocking.
Oh no, you always do it after. You always do it after.
Yeah, I was gonna say most of the time you'd probably do it after, just to like look at the top card of your deck after you do your Ricky, kind of like you would with like a Karen in Revue Starlight or something.
My whole angle on the card is like, what's the worst part about Ricky? It's dead later. But what if your card revealed top card and gave any character, including itself, 2,000 power?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty nice because the clean cut in this set is fairly small as well, so it can put the power there and cut itself.
Or like just let it cut like a better back row card or something.
Right, if you have something.
It's like it's just good all game. It's like a good chump lane all game because it reveals your top trigger. It reveals your top trigger and gives a meaningful amount of power all throughout the game. Like, it's never a dead card, like Ricky can sometimes be.
I guess the one thing I don't like about it, though, is that it doesn't hit on events. And from what I've heard, Kaguya is a event-heavy set.
It can be.
Yeah,
depending on your build, it can be. But it's never like... It's not like 10 event. Like, it's not anything that ridiculous. It's like somewhere between, like, 7 and lower events, depending on your build. 7 and lower? If you want to play like Toy Store with like all the fixins, like it would be like it would be like 7 or 6 events. Or if you wanted to play Book and play the thing and play the other event, it would also be like 6 or 7 events. Mm-hmm. If you played Love Brain Battle or whatever. No, Love Brain Battle is the 2-2 event we just looked at in the TD.
Big Brain
Wait,
Battle.
does it have the same name as the 3-1?
Oh, do they share names? Yeah, let me see. The 3-1 event is Love Brain Battle.
What's the 2-2 event?
Pulling it up now. Kaguya.
Anyway, while Brian looks that up, this card's dank.
Yes, they're both Love Brain Battle.
They're both Love Brain Battle.
Oh, okay. Neat. Guess you don't need to buy that trial deck after all. You'd never play those cards together, but
yeah, cool, never.
You can.
So your Mill Runner hits on the 2-2 event from the TD. Pretty sick.
This is like... This Ricky just solves the problem that you'd have... Any problem that anyone would have with a Ricky. Like, that makes it a dead card. So it just makes you want to run more of it. So it's like... You want to see it early, so you want to run high counts, and then it's a good card no matter what. Mm-hmm. As a chumper. And then, like... It can fix you for yellow, too.
Is this the best Ricky in the game, Carmen?
It's pretty good.
It's up there. For English, is there a better true Ricky in English?
Ritsu, maybe? Does Ritsu pump himself?
Ritsu can pump himself, but he's not online until...
Experience.
He's not online until level 1.
But Ritsu's guaranteed.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but this also reveals your top trigger. Knowing your top card as a climax is like...
Yeah, you can like then follow up with a brainstorm or like...
Or just sequence your attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can like pay it out with a twin drive or something.
Now you're getting it, Carmen. You're coming around to it.
No, I was never. What? No.
Yeah, this card's probably better than Re 2.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the best in English. I'm
pretty good, though,
fuzzy, but
yeah.
it's pretty damn good.
In English?
Review Starlight Karen.
No.
Oh, that's a
Not
salvage
anymore.
Ricky. I like true Ricky. There's not many true Rickies. Oh,
There's
no,
not that
Rem
many, yeah.
Rem Ricky's really fucking good too. That effect is good as well. All right, next card, Brian.
All right, we've got the Chica combo off choice. If all of your characters are Shujin trait, this gets 1,000 power. When Yo Man is placed to your climax zone, if you have another Shujin trait character, for the turn, this gains one of the following two abilities that you have to choose when the climax is placed. When this attacks, kill one of your opponent's front row cost 0 or lower characters, and this gains 1,000 power. Or when it reverses its battle opponent, salvage a character.
This is fine.
Yeah, it's a fine. Yeah, if you're in a
Feels
situation,
pretty good. I've tested this a couple times.
It hates
If you're
on
in a-
Obro.
Yeah, if you're in a
Yeah, like
situation
I'll
where
hate on
your
those
opponent's
It
character
hates on
can kill it.
JC also.
Yeah,
Your
Yeah,
first one
any
can kill a
pop back
JC.
like Cherokee and Aaron.
You still get your plus.
no, you
Well,
don't.
no, you don't get the plus.
Well,
You have to
You,
choose.
you neg your opponent if you can't.
Which
get
is
the reverse.
technically a plus.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it is.
Mm,
Yeah, it is.
mm.
I mean, if you
Technically a
deny the
plus.
pop back, it's still technically
You
a plus
gotta
one in your
go
favor.
even with your
Yeah.
opponent on resource. They play their stupid Oboro combo and they get no value off it, and you play your combo. You
Yeah,
get no
yeah,
value
you
off
put
it.
them-
It just equals out, and that's fine.
They put
They
them.
don't get to do what they want to do.
Yeah, you put if you play this into Obro, the first effect probably feels good, but
This is the answer to 5 gate.
and then in any other
Answer to 5 gate.
Well,
This
no,
card
it-
crumbles against standby though. You can't get reverses and you can't kill them.
yeah,
I think
it's
you can
really
probably get a reverse with like the previous.
you can
card.
probably get one.
Yeah, you probably get one at
There's
least.
there's a
You'd
lot
have
of
to
pop.
build for it. You'd have to build for it.
Yeah, because
I feel like you can always
pump
get a
with
reverse
Ricky.
if you
can
build
pump
for it. You have to
one
just include enough pump.
True.
Well, you have the 4 Rickies, the Hayasaka pumps on climax play. So like you do have ways to get a single reverse. It's like getting multiple. With like but like I don't know, it's fine. It's an on reverse combo that's fine into Obro, which for English makes it fine. Like makes okay. It's still on reverse salvage. It's
Yeah.
nothing amazing. It's just better than a normal on reverse salvage. So it's probably
It's like
playable.
it's like the first actual out I've seen to Oboro style combos though.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
it's an
like an actual
easy
way to combat it.
it's an easy direct out. It's not because like it just kills it on climax
Yeah.
combo.
I feel like, in a vacuum this card's not as good, but like in the grand scheme of things, in the actual like current metagame,
For English, it's
actually
fine.
really, really well positioned.
In JP, in JP, this card's a little rough, like right now. But in English, this will probably be a little better.
How is it rough in JP? Isn't the meta like Seikano and Konosuba?
Not since the ban list. Things are like tanking up. Things are either really big at one or like I don't know. Quince has JC.
I mean, this
annoying.
kills Quince's JC and then
Yeah, he
kills
killed
the
it.
other
It does-
two.
it does, yeah.
Yotsuba.
Only hits front row though, so if they have a JC in the back row, you can't
Right.
Yeah,
hit it.
JC in
If
the
you
back is
tri-field
not
it,
as
yeah.
good as JC in the front.
yeah. Most people will field JC to the front, unless they're really trying to cuck you.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Something to point out. Dude, look at I didn't know they played Weiss Schwarz in
Oh yeah,
Kaguya
this is
Sama.
there's-
Hard out on these double
Look at that
resist,
shameless product placement. That's disgusting.
this is original art.
Shame on you, Bushy Road.
No, this is sick.
Yeah, look at
It
that
is
finger.
cool, actually.
That's a bendy finger.
Actually, this art is from like they play a game. They play
Bendy
another game in the
finger.
show, and here they've just been photoshopped to have Weiss Schwarz cards.
Oh,
Is
wow.
this other promotional art, but they put Weiss Schwarz in it? Or
No,
Thanks-
this
thanks
is
for ruining
actually
the
from
magic.
like the. No, I'm pretty sure there's a scene in the anime where they're like playing a game with like strips of paper.
No,
and
these
they-
are-
they-
no, this is definitely original art. I think because the
Maybe.
K isn't in that. K and Hayasaka.
Oh,
aren't in
sure,
that,
yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah,
for
they're
Kaguya.
all it's all special art. But yeah, combo's fine. It's just like it's still a Marika. Like I don't know. Can we really play Marika? And
I'd play
fucking-
it.
fucking-
I'd play
It sits bigger than Marika. It has that
Mhm.
going for it at least.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, the fail case when you can't get a reverse is nice.
It's just so well positioned right now.
You
I
play a
don't-
global 500 with this thing, and you can.
I
actually,
don't think it is.
Hey, wait, Carmen,
we're
you play a
going-
global 500 with this thing, and it's like Kirito. It's 6K
No,
on
it's
the
not
box.
because it needs a reverse. Kirito, I brought this up in our mob deck tech, which will be up by the time this goes live. On reverse combos that sit big that you want to like invest in backing up, like it like they actively punish you for winning board. Whereas like the reason that Kirito backing up to 8K was a big deal is that card won board. And you were also playing like 1/1 Leafa counters to scum cancels, so stay at level 1. And then you were just like, Durher, I fucking on attack selective combo you again to get my fucking thing back because it's a salvage combo, and we'll do it all again next turn until I eventually go to level 2. Like when you're an on reverse combo, you're like actively punished for winning lanes in that way a lot of the time. So it's like not as good as it sounds, even though I know you were memeing about that. It's like Kirito.
I'm glad you caught that.
I know you were memeing, but like I know a lot of people have like brought that up about these cards that like either they sit at 6K somehow back up to 8K. OMG, it's like Kirito. But when they're on reverse, it does actively change how the card is played. I think that argument is a lot better for the green combo when we get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, card's fine. It's better in English for sure. Where like Konosuba is like Obro is running around.
I was gonna say like what metagame are you evaluating it on?
It depends if people decide to play Dao standby. If the Swiss field decides to play Dao standby, which like they might like they might like we always say the white Swiss field like they're gonna prefer aggression or whatever. But I think the circle jerk about 8 standby Dao is big enough for like even your random round 2 and 3 Swiss to be playing 8 standby Dao.
No, dude, the circle jerkers you can play an aggressive Dao deck. Have you played against Brandon's Dao deck? Kermie finisher?
I've played against Brandon many times.
Fun, dude.
Yeah, dude, super aggressive. I love aggression. My card that heals and sits big and comes out with standby is aggressive.
I would consider the finisher to be aggressive. Don't laugh at me. I'm right.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Kurumi is a defensive card, in a vacuum, but like, yeah, sure.
It's designed to be a defensive card, but you can use it aggressively.
Because the card's broken.
Yeah. It's like if you dual or tri-field Kurumis, you should be winning.
Well, yeah, that card has 2 more effects than it's supposed to have on it.
Yeah.
That's not really relevant.
I guess it's a defensive card, but you play it aggressively and it works.
Yeah. I'm not denying that. I'm saying
don't deny me. I'm right.
It's not. No, I'm not denying you. I said it comes down to what the Swiss field decides to play
every time.
No, I was literally saying if they say 8 standby or like choice standby or book standby or something, right? Like if the field is like choice or book standby in like the early rounds, then this combo is like. Yeah, it's totally fine because it also fucks on Obro and can still get reverses against the decks. But like, if the field is 8 standby in your round 2 or 3, you probably want to play something different than this if you can, right? But like, maybe you can't because like, well, a big reason to play this we'll get to. You know what? It's the fucking next card. Let's just move on. A big reason to play fucking Chica is to play. This is literally Ryuji Bonder, and Love Detective is literally calling card, except it doesn't fuck with your opponent's hand, which never fucking mattered.
Right.
Like, this is literally Ryuji that bonds to literally fucking calling card. It has the bounce, cost 0, and the Akatsuki on play as an event. So this is a mill engine, really good deck control engine. This is the actual reason you would choose to play Chica at level 1. Is because you want to play calling card. Is calling card good?
Does the event also hit something from their hand? Like calling
No,
card?
Literally just said no. It was the least important part of the original card anyway.
No,
the drawback to this one, though, is that you do have to have a cheek on your field.
Oh, no.
So, like, you can't just, like, have this on
you bond to it, and then you play it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean. That's like the draw to the Chica combo, so you'll have the Chica on.
Yeah, it's yellow. No, not even that. You're like mono yellow at level 1, so you always have your mill tools online and your combo in the same color. You can't get fucked out of it.
Does it only bounce front row?
Yes, only front row and only cost 0s. So in JP right now,
synergy with the combo.
Yes, it does. But in JP right now, this doesn't really matter because like if people are walling up, they're walling up with standby. Like And then this also is bad into like Obro. Because, like, you know, it is kind of anti-synergistic with the level 1.
Actually, I don't know, because, like, you can just follow up with it again next turn, right? You have your combo turn where you just kill their field, and then, like, even though you don't combo next turn, you just pop their whole field back again. You don't get a field this turn either, buddy.
I don't know.
I don't know. You probably just play it more for the Mill 4.
Yeah,
Chica combo.
Calling card with the bonder.
It really depends on
Pretty powerful.
how much calling card is doing in the metagame that you're in. But, like, I can't say that calling card with Ryuji Bonder on it is, like, bad. Fucking good package, good cards.
Yeah, very good.
Like,
Bondable camera.
Yep.
well, it's better than camera.
That bounces if you need to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the floor's camera.
Yeah, you never have to bounce. The bounce is not mandatory. So, yeah, if you want to play yellow level 1, you're probably playing it because you want to play calling card, not because you're playing the combo. Because there are, like, 3 fucking selective on reverse combos, all of which sit at reasonable power.
Too. You don't even have to pay for it. It's just
it's literally Ryuji. Same card.
Chica's a Phantom Thief.
All right. Well, now that that's out of the way, spicy card. Fire time.
Me? Alright, if you have 2 or more Shuchin, she gains 4,000 power, and then she is discard 1 on play, both players shuffle their waiting rooms into their decks.
It's a standby target. You can play from
this card has a really sick interaction with 2 other cards that lets you do a pseudo Fumio stock swap on your opponent.
That's if
you miss your standby or whatever, like you end up with this in hand, usually it feels pretty bad playing a 2/2 standby target from hand, but it at least gives like more utility, like some long game value to, like, as you draw into these later in the game, they can still be fine.
You only need 2 or more other to get the power, which even though it doesn't have a way to save itself is like fine.
I feel like the red pill is the hand encore on like the 10-5 targets, standby targets. It's pretty irrelevant.
Or you play like what is it? I think you more often than not you play the blue 2/2, which is like it's literally Koga from just an 11k.
Yeah.
Because you need like color fix, but like you could throw one of these in because like every build's in yellow to a degree. You have enough yellow to like play this as like an out. Which would be like somewhere between like 6 and 7 yellow, including this card. You could probably play it as a tech card and neutral free fresh. I'm probably more on the niche side with the card.
Yeah, it's definitely more niche. The fact that you have to essentially pay to ditch to free fresh is a little bit
free
of a
fresh
yank.
is both, but like it could be an out, yeah.
Well, you're getting a body out of it though, too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good body.
It is a good body. I mean, it's the perk of having it is a perk of having to play the 2/2 body from hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what 2/2 bodies from hand are? They're basically early plays.
Broken.
It's basically an early play, and they can't anti-change it.
Wow.
Yep.
That was only like half sarcastic.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I think
Speaking of 2/2s.
moving on.
All
Oh,
right, we got this Ishigami. For each of your other characters, it gets 1,000, and he has hand encore.
Wow, it's just that Chica, but worse.
Yeah. No, well, he has hand encore.
Oh, he does have encore. You're right.
I mean,
That's the thing I was saying. Is hand encore actually better than that other second?
doesn't
deck?
this go in the fucking like Exodia deck with 8 standby?
What?
Yeah,
I think so.
it goes in the Shirogane.
Wait, you're not supposed to play 8 standby with the Exodia deck.
Huh?
They want you to play Pants.
Oh, they want you to play Pants standby. Yeah. There's like a budget deck that like this is a card you need on field for an Exodia combo, and it's like not good, but like whatever.
Yeah.
It's a 2/2 with hand encore if you want to play the one with hand encore instead of the one with
Yeah, it
fucking
seems-
whatever.
This card comes
Yeah.
foil. That's like a
Does it?
noticeable draw to it.
Okay, I was gonna drop it down to C minus, like because I was being peer pressured, but I'll leave it up. Ishigami's my boy.
He comes foil.
He got no SP, no Ishigami SP.
I was so ready to drop.
That's how
drop
we.
some cash for a playset of Ishigami SPs. and
That's
they
how
did
you
my
know we're
majority.
getting set 2, dude. That's how you know we're getting set 2. Because Ishigami has a big arc, and
Yeah, he got his
Season
arc in
2.
set 2. He better get an SP, or yeah, better get an SP in set 2.
I mean, Kay got her. I got an SP, and she was not even in this season.
She
I
was
think she
Barely.
made an appearance.
for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was like 2 seconds when Shirogane was at home.
Shirogane.
No, they're joking.
I know. I'm just gonna correct them anyways.
All right, next card. I believe we're back to the top, right?
On noodles.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Got Chica eating those nudes. You have 2 or more other shoe chains. She gets a 1k power. Character across from this gets -1 soul. Climax combo with eating ramen is in your climax zone, and you have another shoe chain character. You can discard a card. If you id so, choose up to one of your opponent's characters, return to their hand, and you can heal. So climax combo on attack, discard, bounce, heal.
This would have been a cool early play.
It would have.
Yeah, that would have been a cool early play.
I don't think it does enough at level
But it's
3,
not an early
unfortunately.
play, so it sucks.
Yeah,
I feel like they
small.
just
Card
had
would
like a
be
random
dang.
number generator, and they just like put 3 random effects on a card.
If they put if this was like an 8/5 power, gains no other power, like -1 soul across climax combo, that'd be pretty sick. Where like you mount your opponent's whole board, and it's a like 2 or less early play, but it's small
What the?
or something.
What the hell? They literally just put random effects on this card. Like
I don't know if it's that
doesn't
bad.
work
It's
together
like
at all.
its choice is fine. It's probably no. You're right. It's not good. It's probably
yeah.
like
The
What?
-1 soul just gives.
I
Your
can't
opponent
make a
better
case for
numbers.
this card.
Level 3,
No.
level 3, the -1 soul just gives your opponent better numbers
This
attacking
doesn't
into you.
This doesn't even go into like Chica waifu because Chica has better level 3s than this.
Yeah,
You'd be better off running the off finishers from the trial deck.
there is a better Chica finisher than this.
All right.
Oh man.
Next.
All right, we've got Sad Boy Ishigami. On attack, choose one of your other Shuchin characters. That character gets 2,000 power until end of turn. At the start of your opponent's attack step, you can pay 1 and run him to the back row.
This is that million life card that everyone plays.
Yeah, Yukiho's pretty sick.
Yeah, this card. I don't know if you're underwhelmed by it. It does play stronger than it reads. It depends if your deck will take a stock plus at 0, and run with it. But I don't know. It does have good synergy with your K clean cut. You can just play a brainstorm, your K clean cut, which is a 2K mill runner, and then this is your third lane, and you attack with this, pump your K, attack with your brainstorm, then you attack with your K, get a reverse, cut your brainstorm back. Then the beginning of your attack phase, you pay 1, you run this to the back row, and then you then you get to run your K over the entire field, which is pretty meme, but you can do it.
I think this card's pretty good actually, but you just don't have room for it.
Yeah,
Or you
probably
don't
not.
need it because you have other zeros that are doing similar stuff already.
Yeah, because the Ricky gives 2K, the highest
seems
Sasha
like
gives
a
2K.
bit of overlap with the Ricky.
Right.
Profile's fine. I think this card is
It does let
totally
you
playable.
really aggressively go for a tri-field if you're going second.
In the context of the set, it's a B-, but I don't know, in Million Live I would give this card a BB+.
Yeah.
It's more important for the set, for how it works, but in this set you have, Andy said, it's duplicative effects.
Yeah.
Power's not as important.
Well, I mean, I think it's duplicative with the clean cut too, not just the.
It's
Ricky.
good. It's good with the clean cut because it puts your clean cut over stuff even at level 1.
I mean, yeah, it's good with the clean cut, but it's also duplicative with the clean cut.
I guess if you're just looking for the clean cut can plus other cards, whereas this only pluses itself, which might not do enough. But yeah, I see what you're saying. One. Who does this? This is me. We got Chica tank titties. It's a global 5, and then it's a fucking blinker.
Heart of the Cards should really have you name the.
Yeah,
English
tank
names.
titties.
Yeah.
What's this card
it's
actually?
fine.
Oh, what's the actual name?
This is
Brian,
Chica Tank Class is the name of the
tank
card.
class. See,
Carmen was close. Carmen was
literally the exact same fucking translation.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, card is hella niche. If you're like in a meta where your combo sitting at a certain threshold is like important, maybe you could throw one of these in that card.
Hey, you know what's cool? This can get one of your level 1 combos reverse against Elbero, like we were talking about earlier.
Well, if they leave if they don't leave
they
a spot open in the back row.
They can blink it to the back row.
Oh, sure.
My favorite. Well, to be fair, Konosuba builds do normally do not have the field to do that because they'd have to whiff Brainstorm because they want to set up their back row as quickly as possible because they get a lot of value from having like either double Brainstorm or like Takitsubo Brainstorm in back row.
Yeah, I mean, if they really wanted another reverse, they can blink it over top of something that is in the back row. They don't have to put it in an empty slot, but...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah,
Damn.
I mean, it's the best thing they can do.
Then this card said kill one of your opponent's back row on play. I think
I don't know, man.
Pretty good,
if
yeah.
I had like the combo in turn for my Obero, I might go over my like Takitsubo and Konosuba. I might do that if someone blinked a single lane and I knew they were only going to blink one lane. I might make that play. I might give up my Takitsubo to loop combo again. Depends what deck I was playing into. If my opponent's deck was on reverse, I think I might do it. If I knew I was recurring combo like 100% the next turn, I might make that play.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. Next card. This card's dope. You, Paru.
It's Chica. When she's placed on stage from hand, if you have no other Shuchin, she kills herself, and then she's a tap self salvage Brainstorm. So she's an oversize and a Brainstorm on one card. Pretty sick.
It sucks if it's the only 0 you open.
Yeah.
Then you pay 1+1.
Solid Brainstorm for being an uncommon, though.
Yeah, honestly though, as long as it's not your only level 0 in hand, it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
It's
the 3K Brainstorm.
yeah, it's interesting.
It makes your Brainstormers not as cloggy early because you can actually use them as an attacker, I guess, but...
It's really bad if it's your only thing you open.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
'cause
have,
you just
you have
have to die.
You have to have another level 0.
It's not like that second effect does anything throughout the game, like spot power or you know something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there a better Brainstormer in the set than this, or is this a?
This is
Yeah.
your
Yeah, it's a
salvage
Kaguya.
Brainstorm. This is like
This
if you
is
want to
the-
play a salvage. This is
If you want to play the Chica like event, you can use this as like your Chica on board as its condition
Oh,
because it
that's-
needs to have a Chica on stage.
That's true. Mhm.
yeah.
Like this is something that you can just keep on stage all game to always have condition for that.
True.
Yep. All right. Next. Tyler.
All right, we got Ishigami backup. He is a when you back up, pay the cost, choose on your opponent's level, anti-change, ditch to 1K. Yeah.
That's Shaken
Shaken.
Megamine. It's Shaken Ishigami.
Yeah.
You can't even play this card anymore.
Shook.
I don't think you can ever play this card in this set.
Yeah, I don't know if you.
Not in this set. You could
Yeah,
only
you-
play it. You could only play it in Konosuba because you were rolling your face on Union.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
even
Union
then,
just gives you a free plus every turn.
and
I
then
love that card.
and then even then, everybody stopped playing it and just played the 2/1 killer anyway because they realized that Konosuba actually didn't give a shit about anti-changing its opponent because it didn't care at all. So like, you probably can't play it at all.
Is it easier to like just slot this in just to like make your opponent play around it though than like a normal 2500 anti-change? So at least you don't have to pay for a 1K backup.
I would rather have a 1/2/1 2500 counter in my deck than a 1/0/1K.
I think this set's like too slot hungry to like play cute stuff like that.
It's really
Like
fucking.
maybe you split this with the 2K counter.
every
I don't
deck
even
is,
know if you play in 2K Counter, dude. Every set, every like combo in the set requires you to have like another specific named card.
yeah, it's like pretty rough. Like when you're deck building in this set, your slots disappear really quickly.
Wait, did Bushiroad copy the buddy mechanic from Donkey Kong?
What? No.
What? No, never mind.
Yeah, go. You can go look at our top 10 Donkey Kong cards. It's it's still on the channel. We have it up. And you can look at the Donkey Kong set there. Shameless Paru plug, and I'm not Paru.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Is there anything anybody else wants to say about Shaken? I don't know if you can play Shaken.
I don't know if you build enough card advantage to ever play it.
Shake and bake, baby.
All right.
All right. Chica. Happy. Chica. If your characters are all Shuchins, gets 1,000 power, and it is a twin driver.
Good card.
5k twin drive. It's fine.
Yep, seems pretty good.
Yes.
You're running a like really cool, like, I don't know, the coolest part about playing Chica into Kaguya is you're playing Choice Door, which is like really fucking good climax lineup.
Good triggers, yeah.
But like a twin drive is a 5k twin drive cross turn is like totally fine.
I think I'd rather be like a level 0 though, but
I would rather have like twin drives always be reasonable attackers. Even
Okay.
like, yeah, like at least able to always beat over like tech cards. Like, I don't know, my floor for a twin driver is like 4k. That's the weak, and it better be like Summer Pockets twin driver broken to play it at that point. So this is like totally fine, totally playable. On color with your Chica level 1, that's important. If this is your auxiliary level 1, you're playing Chica, goes right in.
Yeah, sure.
Seems
Alright.
fine. Yeah.
Brian.
All right, we've got level 3 Spooked Chica. She is on play. Look at top 3. Take 1.
Nope.
She is on play. Look at top 3. Put them back in any order and bounce a character. I can read words.
Man, Carmen was ready to say
Well, no,
no,
this
right?
happens every time we look at a king card. This happened in Mob 2 when we looked at the green
this
one.
literally
too,
happened
yeah.
the other day.
Yeah.
It happens
Okay.
every time. We all do it. We all do it. Me included.
Okay.
We all do this. Yeah.
And she's got Act Ditch a Calling card. Choose up to 2 of your characters. Those characters get 2k till the end of the turn.
It's fine.
Yeah, bounce effect is nice.
It's
I think I'd rather run this the Wallbuster from the trial deck though, like the on play heal. And you can give
It depends
soul.
on the kind of deck I was playing this in. If I was playing a very defensive deck, like I would use this card the way Slime uses the card to dirtle. But like, I don't think Kaguya is that kind of deck. So I would agree. I'd probably run the healer, but card's fine.
Yeah, I assume they want you to play this with the green Chica finisher that does want reverses, so that you can get it.
I just don't really like that second effect. I just don't feel like it. Does a
It
whole
gets you
lot.
over for the finisher, I think.
Yeah,
But Brian
gets,
just
I
said.
guess, but
Yeah, they
like,
won't-
gets a calling card into your waiting room too for
Yeah.
the finisher.
Exactly.
does it need that?
It does.
Yes.
It burns for the number of calling cards in waiting room, the Chica finisher.
Okay. Well, that changes my perspective a little bit.
Yeah, you probably only play it in that deck as a tech card, and you use it to like bounce your opponent's back row buff to get reverses or something, something like that. Also sets your triggers. All right, next.
All
This is me already.
Mhm.
All right, Ishigami. Place from hand to stage, reveal top. If it's a character or an event, put it in your hand, ditch a card. So console, but for events or characters. And then it is a clock, or no, not clock bomb. It is a clock
it's like
bomb.
snipe. It's snipe Kazuma.
Oh, it's Snipe Cosma. Okay, when this becomes reversed in battle, you remove a card from your opponent's clock, and then your opponent clocks.
Yeah, whatever.
I hate the second effect. Console for events. It's a costless filter.
Yeah, C- for the first effect. Second effect is kind of underwhelming.
It's like a super niche card. I don't know. The snipe Cosmo is good because he's also stock bomb. Like so, and he outs the dumb memory cards because he's 500 power. This can like filter the top card of your deck. Who cares?
Lets you get into your events when you combine it with like the Ricky. Oh, it's your top check.
It's true. Yeah.
This
Would've
card
been
becomes a lot better then.
It would have been cooler if it was like on attack, so you could at least use it with the clean cut and get 2 uses out of it.
Yeah,
This
but you
doesn't really
can't.
do anything.
You'd
Yeah,
have to.
This doesn't do anything.
You'd like. Oh, so the first effect was on attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make it better. Then it'd be more power. But it's not a bomb. It's not a bomb. I keep thinking it's a bomb. It's not a bomb. All right. Yeah, whatever. Boring.
Mm-hmm.
Or
This is Shima Kai.
Yep.
cool.
Yeah. Neat.
Cool.
My box.
Sick.
Yeah.
Like,
And
if I don't know what to say about Shimakai anymore.
You put
It's
like
a pro-
one copy of it in your Chica deck, maybe.
yeah,
Like
it's
to
a
bump your
profile that
level 1
exists.
combo.
It's fine.
It's a good
You
tech
have
card
so
when
much
it's a
other
good tech
pump.
card.
There's so much
I
other
should-
pump though in this set
Yeah.
for 2K. Do you really need another 2K?
No, you don't.
I mean,
No,
if you're
you
really,
don't.
if you're really
Yeah, you
fixing for
probably
the
don't.
reverse at level 3.
You know what? This is a waifu deck card.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is a waifu deck card.
it goes in Chica waifu.
Winky Chica. All right, next card. Tyler.
All right. When this becomes reversed, it's a stock
It's
Adachi.
Chica Dachi.
Chica Dachi.
Chica. Yep. If this is the new era of anti-change bomb,
And
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
is what it is. I don't know. I don't even know what to rate these anymore.
No,
These
I
are like
can't
in
go
every
there.
set. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want the option, you have it.
Good.
Yeah, good. Good
C+,
win.
I
Good
guess,
win.
yeah.
Good. Good win. Good.
Yep.
Oh, next card's a banger.
Oh yeah, next card is sick.
All right, we got this card. It's a banger. All your level 3 or higher get 2,000 power in front of him. And when your opponent uses Brainstorm and the effect puts at least 1 climax into their waiting room, choose one of your characters, give it 2,000 power for the turn. So 2k assist your level 3s, and if they hit their Brainstorm, you give 2,000 power. Which is
And it's not even once per turn, so if they brainstorm twice and hit another climax, you get to give another 2k.
yeah, it doesn't count each climax hit. It only counts
Can you
the
imagine?
number of
It counts
brainstorms.
each brainstorm.
Imagine
If they
playing this.
brainstorm once and hit 2 climaxes, then brainstorm again and hit 0 climaxes, you only get 1 instance.
All right,
Correct.
hear me out.
But, yeah.
You slam down this card, right? You're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I'm gonna lose board. But then you look up, your opponent's playing Bank Dream.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
They play 3 warehouses to the board, and that card always mills climax, and you just like rocket over all of their cards, and you never lose board.
Hey,
It
Compass
like, or
also-
I guess more relevant into what is it? Green Zero will be running Return by Death,
Return
most
by Death.
likely, and that card
Mhm.
is also Brainstorm keyword.
Are
Card's
cigarettes
rad.
brainstorm keyword?
No, they're not.
No. But yeah, I like this.
Yeah,
you-
I like this card a lot, actually.
Yeah, useful
Yeah.
second effect on your final 2k.
I don't know if the second effect is as good. Like, I played this card in some test games, and it was never as impactful as it read. But like, I still think
Frontal
it's
2k is good.
it's probably closer to a C plus card.
Sure.
You really
That's
have
what
to
I'm
have
giving
you really have to have early plays you want to really sit on, and I don't know if you actually do in Kaguya, like, because you have the best one that you'd sit on gives itself power, so like,
I think it's reasonable to like play this to buff your finisher, though. If you're not
yeah,
playing
yeah,
stand.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
If you
A
need
1/1.
a pump for your finisher,
But
Yeah.
I mean, isn't there has to be other level assist options in this set?
Not really. It's like
Wait.
this in the K.
what if you
And there's
play
a level
this?
of-
What if you
but-
play this into Contai?
Yeah,
Their
I mentioned
it fucks their
earlier.
compass.
Compass,
Did
no.
you? Okay, you've said that. Okay, I'm
Uh-huh.
stupid. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, every time, dude. Come on.
Oh my god. But yeah, card's cool. It's a cool card. C for cool.
Yeah. B
Yeah.
for banger.
B for banging. All right, next card.
All right, we've got this 2/1 Ishigami. If you have 4 or more Shuichin trait characters, gets -1 level in your hand, can play at level 1, 1 cost. When this card attacks, if the wind is in your climax area and all your characters are Shuichin trait, you can discard any card from your hand to the waiting room. If you do, search your deck for 2 Shuichin trait characters, show them to your opponent, put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. It's basically Yuki.
This card is C for cool.
This card,
Actually,
I don't know how to feel about this card. I read it during the reveals, and I didn't know how to feel about it then, and I haven't thought about it since then.
I
Still
haven't
don't know how to
sleeved
feel
this
about
card
it.
Wait,
yet.
it's a level 2. It's a
Yeah.
level 2.
Yeah, but it
It's
plays,
very
But it
fine.
plays a level 1.
and then it's
I-
basically Yuki at that point, but on bad trigger.
I have the trigger is a hit against it, and I think the biggest hit against it is that your Ricky's really good and Ricky can't get this card.
Okay,
Oh, that's
well,
true.
Okay. Well,
Ricky
you only have
has
to deal
a-
one of this.
the Ricky grabs
Yeah.
the drop surge, which grabs this card.
wow.
I think the coolest part
Value.
of this card is the implication that you put one down, and then you like somehow play this again the next turn after protecting it. But
I
like,
think that's
will
realistic against a
will it-
lot of sets.
will a 2/1/7K live if you send your opponent to level 2? Probably
No.
not.
No, not if they play an early play now.
Yeah, like this is dead if your opponent takes damage like they quote unquote should. This is like only really, really good.
Okay,
When your
well,
opponent
whatever
lives at
then.
level 1 again.
Whatever.
Well,
What was that?
you paid 1 for it.
I didn't really. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but then I didn't.
Okay.
Uh,
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
whatever, dude. Whatever. Like, I don't think it matters. Like,
W for whatever.
the fail case, it's still just Yuki, right?
Well,
Okay,
Okay,
this one's
so
pretty
it's a
Yuki.
little worse than
But
it's
this has,
significantly
like-
worse than Yuki. Because
Huh?
Yuki pays out triggered climaxes.
That's true.
Yuki
You can
doesn't
sit on it.
need.
You get 2 turns in a row, though. Like, I like that with this, you can like discard a card, grab a backup to protect it, and like grab something else. You could grab another copy of itself to do it again next turn. You could grab, I don't know, whatever the hell you want. But you grab a backup and something else. This thing lives. You do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like how I think you're intended to use this card.
Mhm.
Don't need a reverse for it.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
gonna suck though if you
I feel like it
dies
won't live.
immediately.
I feel like it
Yeah.
actually won't live if your opponent goes to level 2. It won't live. It's
Yeah.
only good if they like sack cancel at level 1. They get a second level 1 turn. Then it's
Yeah,
really
sure.
good. Then it's really good.
Agreed.
If you can
Yeah.
get into your climax again somehow because it's wind. Has like it doesn't even get into cards that would get you into your climax if you trigger it. You like
I
have
mean,
to
what
search.
if you just hit? What if you just hit level 1 first?
I mean, this would be good with the Chica bar, I think, because the climax swapper in the set is good. I would play wind bar if I was playing the top
Yeah.
end. Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
sounds
cool.
realistic.
Because like you wouldn't have to crutch too hard on you wouldn't even probably even play the Ricky. You'd probably play like a much lower count amount.
I think a point about this card is that the non-foil climax looks a lot cooler than the foil one. The foil one has Ishigami looking like depressed in a hallway, and the non-foil is Chica about to fucking bash his side of his skull in.
Yeah, this is where he said Chica had big boobs, but Kaguya
Yeah.
didn't, and he could
Mhm.
beat him up with a fan. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think the card's bad. I think that just like the only things that turn me off of it is that it's the trigger, that it doesn't pay out climaxes, so it's not, but it's not as good as Yuki, but it's not Yuki. That's like unfair to the card. But like I don't know, your opponent will kill it, so you're paying 1 for the body that your opponent will probably kill.
Mhm.
And then if you're getting a backup, you're like wasting a sculpt on a backup, and then can't
I don't
like the
consider
Ricky.
that. I wouldn't consider that a waste.
I think the thing that really kills it for me is that like the Ricky is actually such a good card that would like makes all the rest of the combos you could play at level 1 so much more consistent. I wouldn't play it based on that alone. So it's probably like a
Yeah.
C plus.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
if this was in some other set on literally any plussing trigger, this card would be like probably like, oh my god, it's so good. If, like there was a way to like protect your field. Like, could you imagine this with like the fucking like Toka back row or some shit?
Yeah, that'd
Like,
be pretty.
yeah,
pretty
it's like
sick.
fucking stupid. Like, if
On a bar, on a pants.
not the right combination of effects for this card to like truly pop off, I think, in this set.
Yeah, I'll give him the 0.5. You're right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, only give it the minus because of the trigger. I think the wind trigger's a bit duplicative with a lot of the other things in the set, like the
Chica and the calling card. Yeah.
the calling card. I mean, you're not running the Chica combo in the same deck as this, probably. But
No.
there's a bunch of cards we saw up to this point that like will bounce something already. So
All right, we can move on. We're on to the events. Nobody has to waste their turn on this one. We already talked about it. It's literally calling card. Calling card's a good card.
Yep, calling card's good.
The drawback for the top is a literal non-issue. And it's just fucking bond. It's super bondable. It's a fucking Akatsuki engine. Like
Broken. Yep.
on its own, B plus, but like it has the fucking bonder to it. All right, spicier card. Who is this?
This would be you, I believe.
Oh, okay. So we got the Ishigami event, the one that everybody was talking about in spoiler season. If you don't have a Miyuki or Yu, which is Shirogane or Ishigami, you can't play this card from hand. And then you choose one of the following 3 effects and perform it. Notably, this card is a 1/1 event. For the turn, all of your characters get +1 soul, so you give Global Soul to your board. You can choose up to 5 of your opponent's characters. You must choose them. Send them to memory. Your opponent then puts those characters from memory to different slots on stage. Note the wording on that effect. That is important when we talk about it. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in memory, your opponent only takes all characters only in their memory and puts them into their waiting room.
Hee hee ho ho.
could I get one bit of clarification?
Yeah. What's up?
Who are Miyuki and you again? You said names, but like, what do they look like? Which characters?
The guy we just looked at that we talked about, the Yuki
Black hair
combo.
guy.
And then Shirogane is if
The blonde guy.
Yeah, the boys lounging under the trees from the TV.
boy lounging under the tree.
Oh, it's just the boys.
Yeah,
It's the boys.
Me and the boys.
Literally
chilling
the
under
boys.
tree.
Literally the boys, yeah. That condition is actually kind of rough because this is Weiss Schwarz, and all the good cards are girls.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unironically, that's not a joke.
It's like Konosuba, where actually trying to run the
Kazumas
event is a problem because Kazuma has no good cards.
Kazuma has some good level zeros though. Kazuma has some level zeros that you can tech if you want to make them work. Like what are the techable boys in this set? Like what are the good boy cards that you can like, sit in the back row or just tech at 0 or something?
The 2/1.
The 2/1, yeah. The back row runner we saw.
There's a Shirogane that kills level 2s. It's like a 1/0 level 2 killer.
Yeah, there's a Shirogane early play that's pretty good.
Yeah. Not that many cards. Not as many as Kazuma, and Kazuma doesn't already have that many cards. So I think that's a real drawback. Even more so than the Kazuma one. But I don't know. Is full field blink actually that good when you can't rearrange your opponent's field?
It out soul balls.
It does.
It doesn't out both furries.
You're right. Because you have to choose. Fuck.
Okay, well whatever.
Oh, you have to choose.
Every other soul walled outs.
What other soul walls are played?
Priestess
Like
would be the only one.
Priestess.
English.
I mean, there's a ton of stuff people play soul walls though. Like
People might play the Dow.
People
one.
just pull out a deck and they'll
playing
play it. Dow has one.
I
Bangtrim
forgot
has
about the Doll
one.
one.
ReZero has one.
Yeah, maybe Ritsu and Mob now. I'm not sure.
Ritsu and Mob. They exist. But even against Bofuri, you could just use the first effect on the card and pump soul.
Yeah, because Maple's only
it helps you
-2
swing through
across. Yeah. Well, at that point, it's like actually helping you. You can like full pump field. But then in that case, why wouldn't you just run the Chica Soul Buster? I don't know. I feel like
This a level 1 event though, and it has more utility in other matchups as well.
I guess I'm pretty I don't know. Maybe if the third effect dumped everything from your opponent's memory.
Yeah, maybe.
I think this is probably one of the most impactful memory dump effects they've made, though.
It does fuck on. Oh wait, what's in English right now? This is much more important for JP because in English the biggest memory deck is
Slime.
Slime.
And
If
yeah.
Slime gets too greedy early, you can screw them out of their early play condition with this.
You could,
But
but
they have to like.
Yeah, but at worst, you're taking like 3 cards away from Slime.
yeah,
most
Get rid of the
memories
early
it
are-
doesn't give them back their masks, which is good. You don't want to give them back their masks. That's like pretty bad. Giving them back their masks is like really dumb. You don't want to like. The only thing that makes Slime like not unbelievably obnoxious sometimes is that they have to burn their like tutor really early to get off their combo and like set their compression up because they have to spend all their stock. And then like it banishes itself from the deck and they can't just like tutor out more early plays constantly. Since they like kind of run on fumes all game.
I have the same problem with this card that like I had with Konami Code for Konosuba. We're like not even getting into the fact that you have to play, the boys, but there's no like bond to this. So you're just kind of so in matchups where you want this card, you're just clocking, hoping that you're going to draw this every turn.
Right, you're not even guaranteed.
Unless you run a bunch of like random ass event filter.
Sure.
Like, yeah,
And
which
we
is
didn't
like
think that card was that great. So then you're playing a bunch of D cards so that you can play a C card in your deck.
yeah, that's
Yep.
the biggest
I
problem
think
with
this
it.
card's probably a bit more versatile than Konami Code, though. I just feel like the modes
think
seem better
Konami
on
Code-
those.
I think Konami Code is better actually.
What were
What
the
were the
modes
modes on
on?
Konami Code
It
again?
was bounce. It was
Bounce
bounce.
a character or salvage a character.
Bounce a character, salvage a character, or
memory dump.
what
The
type
same
of
memory dump.
though?
The same one as
memory?
this card. Yeah.
Yeah. Word for word.
Yeah.
The memory
I think
dump
Konami Code
isn't
is better.
the memory dump isn't meaningful for English right now because we don't have shit like Da Capo, where like all their compression is characters. So when you dump their memory, their whole like all their memory disappears. Or like Saikano, where it's all characters.
I mean, when decks beef up on memory, though, it's usually with characters, right? Like,
No, not in English. In English, it's just Slime, and it's 4 Mask and 4 Shizu.
Wow, clearly you
And then
never
the
played
odd
against
card that gets
compression
summoned
beats.
off of Ramus.
Compression beats, yeah.
Yeah.
For your Angel Beats matchup, this card is
not just slime, but like Adventure Time is stuff that goes to memory, right? There's,
Adventure
But
Time
they're events.
memory stuff is not their like main game plan. And
it's all events.
Event.
Like maybe a Wildberry Princess
yeah,
or
I
two.
suppose.
Like
But yeah, they don't really care about those anyway.
yeah, I think it's a C- actually. I don't know. I don't know what I gave the original Konami Code. Probably a C. The C-, or maybe I was harsher on it. I don't remember. You and like Shirogane and Ishigami is actually my biggest problem with the card.
Yeah, that's
Like,
actually
completely.
a problem. Yeah.
Like you have to raw draw this card, and you have to like play Shiroganes and Ishigamis in your deck, of which there aren't many good ones, because this is Weiss Schwarz.
Unfortunate.
That's kind of like my hit against it too. But the playability of this card kind of depends on like how playable the boys are.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a shame
It
they
doesn't
don't
sound
give
like
us
they
enough guys to rate. Carmen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know. Last card. You always got to bring up the Sonic video. You always got to bring up the Sonic video. It's always like.
Who's reading this?
Uh,
I read the last one, so it's you, Paru. You take us home.
All right, this is a 2-0 Chica event. This card's kind of spicy. You choose one of your characters. They gain 3k. You put this in your stock. All players reveal the top cards of their deck. If the level of your card is higher than the level of your opponent's card, you choose a character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. If your opponent's is higher, your opponent chooses one of their characters, and that character gets 5,000 power for the turn. Climaxes are regarded as level 0. So you're comparing with your opponent. The top card of your deck, I mean.
There's a green
And-
card that lets you look at the top card of your opponent's deck and look at the top card of your deck.
You also get to stack their top card.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's also a card.
Oh.
This is flavor.
choose what
Chica
card on the
cheats
top
a
of your
card.
deck.
Yeah. It's from the episode where she cheats and she's really obviously cheating. So the joke is that you play these 3 cards, or maybe it's 2 cards, and you like
It's-
very obviously cheat and set it up, and then you get the effect. I don't
know
think
you're
there's a
ready to
bond
see.
to
This
it.
seems
No.
fine though. Like even if you're not quote unquote cheating, like you can just play your Ricky, look at your top card. It's a high level. You go for it.
Potentially.
Yeah, this card's like not terrible. I mean, either way, it goes. It's
Hand
a
to stock.
card.
It's hand to
Yeah.
stock. Yeah. Hand to stock.
But-
Pump 3K.
So like when it works, like the good outcome is you pump 3K, get a stock for free, and salvage whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's like a free drop search that goes to stock, and you
Those
give
are
3K.
all solid effects.
And then if you do so happen to lose,
Your opponent keeps a
You-
character on stage.
they net 2,000 on you, but they can like place it wherever they want.
Right, but
You have to
already
give it
chosen
beforhand.
where.
Yeah, you give it
But
beforehand.
you still goes to stock then.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
But
you
you
always
neg
get
a
the power in
card.
the
You
top.
neg one. You go to stock. It's hand to stock.
You always learn your top deck and your opponent's top deck.
Huh.
You could also like combo two of these on using multiples of these on the same turn would be pretty nasty too. It's like the first one hit, all right, I'll go for the second and maybe the third, and then it's like
Ooh, now we're getting to the point where you're playing 3 of this card in your deck, though.
no, you're
You
playing
play
four.
four
What
of
do
it.
you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh,
This is
okay.
PGH
You gotta
Weiss
go all
Schwarz.
in,
Your name is
This is-
Spice Hater. You
What do you
can't be
mean?
saying this shit. What?
I'm fueling Andy's fire. What are you talking about? I'm a shit
Oh
starter.
my.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
this card.
sorry.
This card's great.
Okay, sure. I think the other cards that go with this are cooler than this card, to be honest.
I
I
card's
think this
playable
card
for
is
sure.
dope flavor. But like
It's
I don't
great
know.
flavor.
If this
Definitely gets the F for flavor.
this card being costless makes me at least want to give it like it's like you know what? It's probably like barely playable, super niche, like because it's costless. I'll give it that. Or,
Sure.
It's probably D
Yeah,
plus.
yeah.
Give it a
Yeah,
C
it's
'cause
like-
spicy.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm giving it the B for potential, dude.
But then
Potential.
no triggered. Wee woo. So yeah, that's yellow. We will see you all in green.